In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Enid Brewing Company, the grain-to-glass concept located in the heart of downtown Enid. We are a family-friendly establishment with a variety of local Oklahoma craft beer, wine, and cocktails. We can't wait to host your next happy hour, family gathering, or cater your next big event. Come visit us at Enid Brewing Company on the southwest corner of the square or at 580-297-5214.
Welcome back to the Garber Wolverines, or welcome back to Garber Wolverines TV. I'm going to be the temporary announcer until Nathan Perry, our real announcer, gets back from the bathroom. Texhoma gets the tip off.
Coming late back from the break, but we're under action here. Landon doing a good job helping out here as he is pulling double duty as the producer today. Shot is good from the top there from number 23. That is Balderrama, sorry. Mark Bishop driving around here. He's going to pass it back out. This is Colton Steinert from deep, no good. Texhoma rebounding. This is going to be a good test for the Garber Wolverines, as Texhoma's had a good season. And now Colton Steinert with a clean block. Texhoma's going to keep the ball, but great defensive effort there for the Garber Wolverines. Texhoma Red Devils picked off there by Mark Bishop. He cleanly passes that now to Domingo Ramirez, who had a great game on Thursday. Did foul out as it went to extra time, and Colton Steiner's floater no good. Rebound pulled in by Hernandez. He'll drive to his left, and he puts it up himself and gets that one to go. A very tall team here from Texhoma. Will be interesting to see how that plays out, as normally, as Brett Howery takes a deep shot, doesn't get it to fall. Hernandez with the rebound. Normally, as Colton Steinert steals away, Big E gets this one. He just Euro steps, passes it to Mark. Mark passes out to Domingo Ramirez. Domingo Ramirez was calling for it, and that is why as he nails the three-point shot. And number 21 underneath the basket, just making that one too easy there, are the Garber Wolverines as Hernandez puts in 2 points for Texhoma. Domingo Ramirez now tries to use the screen. The screen wasn't too successful. Colton Steinert pass, I think, goes off Brett Howery's back. Mark Bishop cleans this one up, and he will try to dribble around his defender. His pass out to Brett gets stolen, and driving to the basket, Brett with some good defense there, knocks it out of bounds. And Texhoma starting with the ball again. Hernandez with the shot, doesn't get it to fall. And Steinert passes it out to Mark. Mark has a lane. He's going to stop, use his athleticism to work around, and scores for the Wolverines. 5:21 here in the first quarter as Texhoma is going to get fouled there. Let's see who that was on. Looks like it was Domingo Ramirez called with that foul. Balderrama with the ball right now. Mark Bishop in on defense. Number 3 here on the outside is Cartwright. Cartwright now to Hernandez. Hernandez has to pass it out to Balderrama. He's got the space and he's got the shot. 10-5 here early. 4:55 left to go in the first period here at the Stride Bank Center. Mark Bishop finding Domingo Ramirez from deep. That doesn't go down. Jackson Weibling underneath the basket, not able to get that one to fall down. The Wolverines without Cooper Hughes today as Hernandez works through traffic to get that to fall. We got an early timeout here from the Wolverines, and Coach Reed talking to the refs saying, hey, I think that was a push out. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Right now it's 12-5 here. Texhoma on top here on Garber Wolverines TV. And we're back under action. I'm going to try my hand at a little production work here as well, as Landon Dixon doing the work himself here. Colton Steiner from outside is going to pass it out to Mark Bishop. Mark looking to get the screen. Working against number 3. Finds 13. Brett Howery now. Finds Domingo Ramirez. Domingo Ramirez puts it down from the line. Rattles out of bounds, and Hernandez with the rebound. Hernandez again, mid-range shot, doesn't get it to fall. This time Jackson Weibling collects the rebound. Mark Bishop's going to drive it up. Passes over to Domingo Ramirez from the corner. Shot was tipped. Mark getting the rebound underneath the basket. Passes it out to Colton Steiner. And I am not sure how that was not a call. Neither is the Garber Wolverines fan, as Colton Steinert was absolutely tackled trying to collect that pass. Now he's going to get the ball. Domingo Ramirez now from the top. He's calling out the offense right now for the Garber Wolverines. Looking to get a little isolation here. Finds Brett Howery now back with the ball. Jackson looking to set the screen. Domingo Ramirez loses the ball, and this will go. We're having the whistle says it's actually going to be Garber Wolverines ball as Trevin Blazer comes in for Jackson Weibling. I mentioned Cooper Hughes out today for the Garber Wolverines. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out for this team. And Brett Howery passing it to Colton Steiner. Normally Cooper Hughes, that second big man, sometimes even the first big man that Coach Reed likes to put out there. Colton Steiner dribbling through a double team, finds himself in the corner. Now he dribbles around trying to get underneath the basket to Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop resets here. Passes to Colton Steiner from the corner. Open. That's going to go down for the Wolverines. It's a 12-8 game here with 2:53 left to go in the first period. Hernandez dribbling around everybody. Now we have Balderrama with the ball as Cartwright passes it out. Now Cartwright looking to dribble past his man. Passes it to Balderrama. Passes a little off, which means Balderrama doesn't have a clean shot, and we're going to get a whistle on the floor. And I believe that's Domingo Ramirez with the his second personal here. They're actually going to call Colton Steiner. Texhoma going to swap out number 21, Hernandez. And we'll see number 13, Hernandez, as well, leaving. Balderrama inbounds it to Strickland. Strickland over to one of the new players for Texhoma. Shot doesn't go down for number 11, Hernandez. Number 5 there, Kimball, working that inside pass. Domingo Ramirez to Colton Steiner. Now to Mark Bishop. Nice behind the back dribble, trying to find his way towards the basket. And we're going to have jump ball as Texhoma dives in there. It's going to stay with the Wolverines. Mark will inbound it here. Finds Colton Steiner from the corner. He's throwing it up again. Shot rattles out. Just bounces right out of that rim. Looked fairly good coming out of his hands. As now they'll play defense. Mark Bishop and Colton Steiner giving Kimball some fits. He's going to pass out of it, but we're going to get a push from Mark Bishop here. Kimball having to work extra hard just to even try to get that out of his hands. As Balderrama now with the ball at the logo. He'll pass it to Kimball. Kimball acts like he was going to shoot. Now he gives it to Strickland. Strickland trying to find Hernandez inside. Domingo Ramirez ends up with the ball. He's going to drive through. He's got Howery to his side. Howery doesn't shoot it. Now gives it to Mark Bishop driving. Now we have Colton Steiner from deep. No good. Mark Bishop's going to collect the long rebound. Pass it back out to Colton Steiner. Strickland flashing there. Now we have Domingo Ramirez from 3. That's going to be no good. As Garber Wolverines team falls in love with the 3 ball, and when it doesn't go, it can be a bad day for them. Hopefully they'll find their shot as Balderrama gets a mid-range jumper to go. 14-8 with 1:10 here to go in the first period. Mark Bishop holds the ball for the Garber Wolverines. He's got Kimball on defense. Passes it to, well, it was to Domingo Ramirez, but Colton Steiner ends up with it. He drives to the basket. His shot short. Colton Steiner's going to get called here for stepping in the way of Strickland. He's going to head to the bench, and we'll see Sharp come out for the Garber Wolverines. Strickland inbounds to Balderrama. Balderrama casually taken across the half court here. Sharp's going to be in defense on him right now. See Balderrama from way outside, and Strickland's going to get called for going over the back. And Domingo Ramirez will inbound it to Mark Bishop now. Mark Bishop takes it up for the Wolverines. 14-8 here with 35 seconds to go in the first period. Brett Howery open from outside. That's just not going to go down. Domingo Ramirez and Trevin Blazer fighting for that rebound underneath. Balderrama comes up with it, though. He is going to have to work through Domingo Ramirez's pestering defense. Does get it across the half-court line. Finds Kimball from outside. He was off balance taking that shot. Doesn't go down. Now the second shot doesn't go down. Fighting underneath the basket, and now we're going to get a whistle, and it's out of bounds, thankfully, for the Garber Wolverines. Lots of fighting underneath the basket there, trying to get that rebound. Garber Wolverines end up getting it via an out of bounds. 8.4 seconds left here as Mark Bishop extends it a little bit by not picking up the ball. 14-8, Garber Wolverines down. Mid-range jumper from the elbow, no good for Mark Bishop. And now we have 0 seconds left. I'm not sure it would have counted if it was up but it doesn't make it regardless. Right now, after one period, 14-8 Texhoma over Garber here on Garber Wolverines TV.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech, we are Autry Technology Center.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening.
We've got second quarter action about to start here. Texhoma going to inbound to start this one off. Up 14-8 over the Garber Wolverines right now. As number 2 is in Fernandez for the Texhoma Red Devils. He is going to take a shot. It's going to be no good, and then the ball ends up being self-destruction there as number 21 Hernandez tips it out of Hernandez's hands and out of bounds. Brett Howery bringing it up right now. Sharp, Howery, Ramirez, Trevin Blazer, and Mark Bishop here on the floor for the Wolverines. Bishop with the ball, passes it out to Ramirez. Ramirez to Sharp. Sharp using a screen, gets it out to Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop from the top. That's going to be good for the junior. Getting this one to be a 3-point game with 7:17 here to go in the half. Balderrama on Sharp. Passes it back out. Gets the ball back. Looking to make that work for the Red Devils. And Mark getting his hands in there, knocking it out of bounds. Texhoma resets. And Fernandez will take a seat, and we'll see Cartwright back in. I think I've been calling him Strickland. It's Cartwright as number 3. So I apologize if you're coming from the Texhoma side. I did get a little bit of help here from the Enid newspaper, so I appreciate them handing over the names here as that shot is good for Hernandez. 17-11. Domingo Ramirez with the ball, passes out to Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop's going to take it from the top. That's good. I was told from his coaches that he's been shooting 28% from three. Right now, he's looking good from the outside. Cartwright with the ball finds the inside man, doesn't get it to go, and now Mark Bishop with the rebound. These Wolverines tend to take turns finding who's the hot guy, and now we have Domingo Ramirez. That shot's no good. Trevin Blades are going to get called for over the back. Maybe today's Mark Bishop's turn to be the hot hand for the Wolverines. On Thursday it was Domingo Ramirez. 3-point game here with 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Cartwright out to Balderrama. Now Hernandez deep. Not going to be good. Rebound finally ends up in Mark Bishop's hands. A little bit of volleyball action there. Now Domingo Ramirez finds Brett Howery in the corner. He likes that spot, doesn't get it to go. Domingo cleanly gets the rebound. Working inside, tries that fadeaway jumper, does not get it to fall. And Winters with the rebound. Balderrama quickly taking it up court. Finds Hernandez. Now Balderrama from outside. Puts it back down. Finds Hernandez. Trying to find that inside guy. Trevin Blazer's going to get called with the push. Coach Reed down to just 2 big men with Cooper Hughes out. Trevin Blazer's going to take a seat. Jackson Weibling's coming back in. We might have to see Coach Reed go to maybe some small ball action depending on how this game goes with the fouls on those two. Balderrama shows that he was going to take the shot. Now Cartwright is going to take the shot. That's off the backboard, no good. Jackson Weibling getting the rebound, and they're going to call a whistle on a reach-in, and it will go to Garber Wolverines. Mark with the ball, going around the screen, looking to get inside, spins around, passes it out to Sharp. Sharp driving in, loses his handle, passes it out to Domingo Ramirez, empty, and that's going to be an open three for the junior. We have a tie ball game with 4:56 here to go. This is a good test between these two teams here. They don't normally get to meet. Now they get a game here at the Squirtle Festival, and that's why the largest basketball festival in the state is amazing for these young teams to be able to face off against teams they normally wouldn't. It's great preparation for the playoffs as Balderrama puts up a shot, doesn't get to go down. Mark Bishop with the rebound. And, of course, Texhoma, one of the better teams in the district. That shot doesn't go down for Mark Bishop, and we'll have a whistle against Jackson Weibling as number 21, Hernandez, gets fouled on the rebound. Well, yeah, Texhoma, one of the better teams right now in the state, and the Garber Wolverines, I believe the coach David Nagel told me that they're ranked in the 30s out of about 90 teams. So in that upper third here, but this will be a good challenge for them as Texhoma's shot, it goes long. They pick up the rebound, find Balderrama. Now we'll get back to number 13, Hernandez. Balderrama with the ball now. Sharp on defense. Now Howery against Cartwright. Number 11 spinning around, and Sharp almost with the steal. Balderrama's going to put up a shot, and Sharp's going to get called for the foul there as he was going up for the block. He might be the shortest guy on the court right now, but you'll never see a lack of effort from Sharp on that Garber Wolverine side. Balderrama's first shot is good. That ends the tie. Texhoma now up by 1 point. One more shot pending here for Balderrama. Second shot is also good. Domingo Ramirez will inbound it now for the Wolverines. Mark Bishop takes it up the court. Sharp, Weibling, Howery, Bishop, and Ramirez. Howery finds Sharp in the corner. Sharp's going to dribble around into the inside, loses his dribble. Some good defense poking their hands in there as Sharp tries to find his way inside. Some frenetic play here. It's going to find Hernandez with that mid-range shot. Cartwright's going to do the second shot, and we'll have a whistle. I didn't see who the number was that he flashed. It looks like that might be Domingo Ramirez, or it might be number 32, Weibling, with a foul. Didn't quite see which it was there as Cartwright's first shot, no good. Texhoma up 19-17 now with 3:32 to go. Cartwright's shot is pending. Second shot goes down. Now we have a 3-point game with 3:32 left here in the half. Garber Wolverines with the ball, taking it up the court. Mark Bishop finds Brett Howery. Brett Howery gives it back to Mark Bishop. Bishop looking for the screen to dribble around. Nice behind the back dribble. Picks it up, and he is going to get called for traveling. Texhoma with the ball now, and a 3-point lead. 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the half. Balderrama with the handle, picks it up, hands it over to Cartwright. Cartwright flashes it inside to Hernandez, number 13, hits good for the Red Devils. Bishop right now with the ball for the Wolverines, looking to get the offense set. Now Howery. Howery dribbles to his right, finds Sharp. Sharp dribbling towards Domingo Ramirez. Domingo Ramirez gets the screen from Weibling. He's going to put it up. Mid-range shot off the glass, no good. Hernandez with the rebound. Number 11, Texhoma to Balderrama. His pass to Balderrama just a little too much. Now Hernandez gets the ball back, and Mark Bishop flashes in there. Domingo Ramirez with the block. Sharp is on the ground. We'll have jump ball. So good effort from the young man, and the Wolverines will maintain possession. Sorry, not maintain possession. They'll gain possession. Mark Bishop takes this one up. He's on the right-hand side, gets a screen from Domingo Ramirez. No room to go into the center there as Ramirez finds Brett Howery, who will use the screen to get back to Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop out to Ramirez. He's going to go in. He's at the line. Spin around jumper. Does not fall. And number 11, Hernandez, brings it up the court for the Red Devils. 1:52 to go here in the game. Balderrama left wide open. Is going to take that shot and get it to fall down. 25-17 is the score right now with 1:47 to go. Texhoma on top of Garber. You are watching Garber Wolverines TV.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatment.
Colton Steiner going to inbound it for the Garber Wolverines. 25-17 with 1:42 left to go. This was a 17-all game not too long ago, and Texhoma finding the bottom of the net where the Wolverines have not. Mark Bishop now with the ball. Jackson Weibling is there in the center. Mark Bishop's going to work his way in. Not going to take the shot. Now he does take the shot underneath the basket, and he gets it to drop. Again, Mark Bishop having himself a great game so far today. Helping out his teammates, hoping they'll get hot here soon. As Colton Steiner, Brett Howery, and Domingo Ramirez, pretty good from outside. Balderrama's going to put it on the ground. He's going to take a mid-range shot. He's going to get that to fall. 27-19 here with a minute left to go in the half. Brett Howery going to give it back to Colton Steiner. Colton Steiner dribbling around, an elbow shot coming up, and that's going to fall. Sometimes you just need the first one to go, and then the rest of them will follow. Colton Steiner with a 2-point shot there, bringing it up to a 6-point game with 43 seconds left to go. Balderrama is going to take a deep shot, not going to get it to go, and the bench wondering why that wasn't over the back, but Balderrama is going to clean it up while there's some confusion. And now Mark Bishop will go. Mark Bishop one-on-one action now through two, and we're going to have a whistle, but it'll be on the floor, and it's going to be against the Garber Wolverines. So Texhoma will end up with the ball. 8-point game, 24.5 seconds to go here at the Squirtle Festival matchup, Texhoma versus Garber. Right now, Texhoma on top and in control. Sharp on Balderrama. Finds Hernandez. Hernandez finds Kimball. Kimball trying to get that inside man. Passes it back out to Hernandez. Finds Balderrama. Now Hernandez, number 13. Balderrama is going to take the advantage over Sharp. Takes a shot. Number 10 underneath the basket is going to clean that up. That's Winters doing the dirty work underneath the basket. Wolverines not able to get a shot off here at halftime. It's a 10-point game. The Texhoma Red Devils on top, 31-21 over the Garber Wolverines. I'm Nathan Perry. We'll be back for second half action here at the Stride Bank Center on Garber Wolverines TV.
Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Enabling Local. Sidwell Distribution is a local business that loves supporting Northwest Oklahoma schools and businesses. We are here to service all of your concession stands, restaurants, food trucks, churches, and more. With candy, paper goods, fried food basics, and even local products, we will exceed your expectations with competitive pricing and excellent service.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
It all starts with a dream. Somewhere, someone had a dream. Once a dream is recognized, you need a good team to make it come true. For 70 years, it's been our dream to make your dreams come true. For 70 years, Pioneer has sponsored local teams, local schools, local families. For 70 years, we've put in the work to be prepared every day to help you dream big, connecting what matters, connecting you to your dream.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good...
Nathan Perry here on the call here at the Strike Bank Center as the Texhoma and Garber teams face off. Texhoma with a 10-point lead here as the ball gets away. Brett Howery's going to be able to collect this. Or nope, he's going to let this one roll out of bounds. Probably wisely as he had a trailing player on him, and Garber will take possession underneath their basket. This was a 17-point game at one time, but the Garber Wolverines shot just not going down, but the Texhoma shots are. Colton Steinert from underneath the basket now finds Brett Howery. Brett Howery's going to dribble around. Finds Colton Steinert on the outside. He'll dribble. Now Domingo Ramirez pass a little off the market. Otherwise, I think he would have taken that 3-point shot. Now Mark Bishop to Domingo Ramirez as they reset. Now Colton Steinert. Colton Steinert as a whistle push on the back, and this is going to go... as the clapping ensues from the Garber fan base, we'll say that's against Texhoma. I didn't quite see who, and Domingo Ramirez now will inbound. Mark Bishop dribbling to his right, finds Colton Steiner at the top. Passes it to Domingo Ramirez. They switch around. Jackson Weibling gets some space. Domingo Ramirez from the top. No good. Jackson Weibling finds his way underneath the basket but does not pick up the rebound. And Cartwright's going to get fouled and will score for the Red Devils there and head to the bench. Or not head to the bench, head to the line rather. Knock around some of the equipment here. Landon Dixon and I working this one. Cartwright's shot doesn't fall. Mark Bishop tips it out to Brett Howery. Now that Red Devils defense able to knock things around, but Domingo Ramirez gets it around. He's going to get Jackson Weibling underneath the basket. He attempts to go up, and he will head to the line for the Wolverines. 33-21, 6:58 here to go at the Stride Bank Center. Third quarter action here for the Squirtle Festival, largest basketball tournament in Oklahoma, as Jackson's first shot rims out. He'll set up for his second shot here. Colton Steinert giving him a little bit of advice there at the line. Second shot, no good for Weibling. Balderrama now with the ball. Mark Bishop flashing his hands in there. Domingo Ramirez flashing his hands in. Now Jackson Weibling with a steal. Colton Steiner will bring this one up across half court. Dribbling to his right, trying to work through Hernandez. He loses his dribble, passes it out to Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop slips. There must be something on the floor there, as we'll have a timeout from Coach Reed, and hopefully they'll get something over there because there's several players who are sliding around that side. And so you'll see the towel come out there for the Wolverines, trying to figure out what's going on, because that was 2 players hitting the hardwood. You usually don't see that. Maybe once you'll see it, but twice you definitely know something's going on over there in the corner. Garber Wolverines will get the ball out of this timeout here and look to get something set up. As I believe that was, might have been Pickles. Landon, was that Pickles doing the, yep, I'm getting a nod there that Pickles was the one getting the floor ready for the Wolverines here. They find themselves down 33-21 at 6:32 left in the third quarter. And like I said, this was a 17-point game. Garber just not finding their shot. Mark Bishop doing most of the damage on those 21 points there. Domingo Ramirez has some. Colton Steiner has some. They really haven't found their outside shot yet, even though they've made several attempts. They're going to want those to fall down if they're going to keep up with these Red Devils here. Down 12 points. We do find Brett Howery from outside. That's no good. And Domingo Ramirez fighting for the long rebound. Collects it up for the Wolverines. Steiner now with the ball at the logo. Goes around Domingo Ramirez. But good defense from the Red Devils. Keeps him pulling this one back up. Finds Domingo Ramirez inside. Domingo Ramirez trying to clear out the center. Doesn't get there, so he pulls it back out. Now the Brett Howery at the top. Brett around Jackson's screen. Now to Ramirez. Ramirez has Weibling to help set the screen. He's going to back him in, and he's going to get the foul against Cartwright. As things continue to go against the Wolverines here. Don't want to necessarily phrase it that way. The Wolverines just not getting things going here as Cartwright drives to the basket. Underneath, fancy shot, doesn't get the fall, but gets cleaned up, but no shot there for number 13, Hernandez. Mark Bishop now driving towards the basket. He's going to spin around. He keeps this handle together under immense pressure, trying to find somebody, and we'll have a 3-second violation. And Mark just asking, what am I supposed to do? No one was coming over for the assist. So Texhoma will inbound this. Cartwright and Balderrama. Howery and Bishop pull the double team. Do steal it away was Howery. Now Colton Steiner thinking about that quick three. Doesn't take it. Passes out to Howery. Howery gets it back. Mark Bishop from 3. He's been hot. Doesn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Has an open lane to the basket. Gets it swatted away by Balderrama. Ramirez passes it out to Howery. Howery to Steiner. And we'll reset the offense here for the Wolverines. And Steiner's pass in bounds too high and heads out of bounds. So inside goes out of bounds. Cartwright inbounds it to Balderrama. 4:56 here to go at the Stride Bank Center. Texhoma on top 33-21. Finds Hernandez and Colt Steiner with some defense. Hernandez underneath the basket throws up a shot. And we're going to get Garber Wolverines ball here as it gets knocked out of bounds on the rebound attempt. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Jackson Weibling's going to take a seat, and we do see some small ball action coming from Coach Reed in this Wolverines side. Cooper Hughes out today, and Coach Reed opting to go with Sharp instead of Blazer. So now you have a lot of ball handlers and shooters here for the Wolverines. Mark Bishop going to the inside there, off the left-hand side. Off his left hand, doesn't get it to fall. And Texhoma shooting over Sharp, and that basket will count for number 11, Hernandez, and he heads to the line. 35-21, one more point pending here for Texhoma. 4:25 left to go in the third quarter. Hernandez shot. is good. And the Wolverines will inbound, and Steiner takes it up the court. Works around the screen from Domingo Ramirez. Now Sharp with the ball. Sharp outside is going to pass it to Howery. Howery thinks about shooting, passes it to Steiner. Steiner, the hole closes up, so he has to pass it over to Ramirez. Ramirez looking to work around that defense. Resets the offense, passes it into Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop underneath the basket, throws up a circus shot, doesn't get it to fall as Balderrama comes in for the help with Kimball. I think Mark Bishop and the team loved that matchup of Kimball and Bishop. And we're going to see a jump ball or a timeout. Let's see what it's called. It is going to end up being Wolverines' ball. So good work by Mark Bishop to collect that and sit on that one. Wolverines taking it up. Still down 15 here with 3:39 to go in the third quarter. Howard to Steiner. Steiner's going to dribble this one out. Gets it to Ramirez. Ramirez out to Sharp. Sharp's going to half dribble inside. Now back out to Steiner. Steiner looking for Mark Bishop underneath the basket. Again a shot. This time he's going to get the whistle and head to the line. So that was number 5. That was Kimball for the Red Devils. Coach Reed's going to take some time to talk to his team. Right now on the floor is Bishop, of course, at the line. Steiner, Ramirez, Howery, and Sharp. Coach Reed down to 2 big guys as the first shot falls for Bishop. Jackson Weibling, though, has found himself in a little bit of foul trouble. And Trevin Blazer, of course, still nursing that injury from football. Down 36-23. Wolverines looking to play some defense, get some stops. Rebound doesn't go their way. It will stay with Texhoma as Hernandez fights for it, but the Wolverines knock it out of bounds. 3 minutes and 7 seconds coming here with Texhoma inbounding it underneath their basket. See what they do here. Get it to Balderrama, who finds Cartwright. Now enter Hernandez inside. Mark Bishop's going to reach in, and they're going to call that against him. And the Garber fans and the coaches not necessarily happy with that. They were thinking that was all ball and should have been called a jump ball, but it doesn't go that way. And so we are going to take a timeout here. 36-25. Texhoma on top of Garber here on Garber Wolverines TV. Clock's not working today on this one? Clock's not working today on this one? If it doesn't, if I have to do anything with it, we'll just leave it because I'm not going to be able to stop it. So if it's not connected to that, I'll keep calling out the time. Yeah. Yeah. When it's not 2 people doing 4 people's jobs. Howery with the ball, and he's going to drive towards the basket. Tries to get it over to Mark Bishop here. I'm late on the deal here, so Landon helping me out with this. 23.2 seconds to go, 40-29. Inbound from Mark Bishop here. He's going to find Brett Howery in the corner. Brett finds Colton. Back to Howery. Trying to find that shot. Trevin Blazer inside. Now Colton Steiner. Steiner having to work through the double team. Finds Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop on the move. Out to Brett Howery. He's going to take the shot from the corner. That's not going to fall. And Hernandez, number 11, with the rebound. Out to Balderrama. They've got the numbers. Here's an alley-oop. It's no good. Balderrama, though, trying to clean up. Not going to fall down. And that's going to end your third quarter. Texhoma 40, Garber 29 here. We have one more quarter to go here at the Stride Bank Center. You are listening to Nathan Barry here on Garber Wolverines TV.
Deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Enid Brewing Company, the grain to glass concept located in the heart of downtown Enid. We are a family-friendly establishment with a variety of local Oklahoma craft beer.
We are back for fourth quarter action. Now hopefully you can hear me on Garber Wolverines TV. It's Landon Dixon and I, two-man team today, and there's been several issues. So we appreciate the patience here as we're underway. Right now, Texhoma 40, Garber 29. I want to give a big shout out to Landon as he's been working through all of these issues that we've been having. Mark flashing inside. He does step out of bounds, but it was a great defensive effort there coming from the Garber Wolverines. Down 11 right now, 7:35 to go here in the final period at the Stride Bank Center. Balderrama, the wide open. Doesn't get it to fall. Mark Bishop, he's on the move. He's got an open lane here. He can't keep his dribble, so he's going to have to pick this one up, and we'll have a whistle, and Garber Wolverines will keep possession here. As I think that was against Kimball here, and Domingo Ramirez is going to come in for Blazer. 7:26 to go here in the final period. Down 11, Garber Wolverines playing well, finding some open shots, just not able to get them to fall. As Domingo Ramirez finds Brett Howery. Now Colton Steiner. You got to wonder if that's affecting some of their shot selection there, as Brett Howery normally would pull it up from the top of the key there. Open lane for Bishop, but he finds Sharp outside. That doesn't get to fall. Now Cartwright has an open lane to the basket. Mark Bishop gets him to throw that one away, and we'll see that one knocked out of bounds. Sharp playing some aggressive defense there. And gets that shot to go wide. And Steiner going to take it up here. Hands it over to Bishop. Bishop gets it out to Colton Steiner. Colton with the deep shot. That's not going to fall down. Hernandez, number 11, is going to pull this in for Texhoma. Kimball over to Cartwright. Cartwright trying to get it in there. Sharp getting in the way. Sharp getting pushed down. Now Balderrama from short, and he's going to knock that one down. And I'll get that score updated for you. It's 42-29 right now for this game here against two teams that normally don't get to play against each other. Ramirez nearly losing a shot. Now Bishop. Bishop passing it out to Sharp. Sharp thinking about the three, doesn't take it. Hands it over to Steiner. Steiner on Balderrama. And we'll have a whistle as Balderrama, getting aggressive on defense, is going to get or pick up a foul now. 42-29, 6:20 to go here in this game against the Garber Wolverines against the Texhoma Red Devils. Steinert driving towards, doesn't get the shot to fall. He's going to knock it out of bounds. Texhoma ball, and we'll see a substitution here as Jackson Weibling's going to come in for Sharp. And Cartwright heads out. I believe was number 10 who came in, trying to keep track of this Texhoma side here. As Kimball comes up over to Hernandez. Hernandez dribbles back to Kimball. Kimball gets across half court to Balderrama. Balderrama to number 13 for a mid-range shot. Doesn't get it to come down. Ramirez with the rebound. Now he's got the double team to work through. Finds Colton Steinert. Colton Steinert over to Brett Howery. Empty. And he's not going to get that to fall down. Again, that's normally a shot that these Wolverines make, just not getting him to fall down today as Hernandez, number 11, gets the mid-range jumper to fall down for the Texhoma Red Devils. 44-29, 5:34 left to go here in the game. Brett Howery, Mark Bishop. Mark out to Ramirez. Ramirez with the three-point shot, no good. Brett Howery ends up with the shot, or ends up with the ball, rather. He passes out to Ramirez. Ramirez, he's going to take a mid-range jumper. That one does fall down. 5:14 to go. 44-31. Red Devils fighting through that defense. Ramirez able to affect that shot. Brett Howery now, he's got a one-on-two situation. We'll see what he does. He pulls up. Steinert back out to Howery. Howery, no one on him. That one rims out. Mark Bishop with the rebound. He's underneath the basket. Now Ramirez with a chance. Ramirez knocks that down for the Wolverines. 46-33. I missed a score here for the Red Devils, so we'll update that. Balderrama mid-range shot doesn't fall down. They fight for the rebound underneath the basket. Mark Bishop with a nice job there. He's going to get that out to Colton Steinert, who will be fouled by number 21, Hernandez. Sharp coming back in for the Wolverines on the floor. Weibling, Sharp, Howery, Ramirez, and Steinert as Mark Bishop takes a break. He needs it after some full effort this game. He's been doing a great job. Steinert waiting to pick this one up. 4:33 left to go in the game. Down only 44-33 right now. So I did actually have that right. I think they might have thought one of those baskets went in as Sharp from outside. That's no good. He picks up his own rebound. Gets it to Jackson Weibling, and that gets picked off, and Balderrama is going to be fouled by Sharp. And Texhoma with the ball right now, 44-33, 4:17 left to go in the game. The Wolverines trying to fight back, and we're going to see Bishop come back in for the Wolverines. Kimball now going to get it across the court, finds Hernandez. Hernandez finds Cartwright. Cartwright trying to get it to number 10 underneath the basket, gets there, but he can't get the shot to fall. Ramirez gets there, and we'll have a double dribble. And the argument coming from the Wolverines is he never actually had possession until he came down with it, but Cartwright's going to inbound this for the Red Devils. Again, finding number 10 underneath, can't get the shot to fall. Gets the rebound after some effort, doesn't get it to fall, puts up another shot. Third time's going to be the charm there for Winters, as now it's 46-33. Underneath the basket was Ramirez. He's fouled in the process. He'll head to the line. 3:51 to go here in the game. That's Texhoma's fourth team foul listed on the scoreboard here at the Stride Bank Center. Good news for the Wolverines. First shot's going to go down for Ramirez. 46-34, second shot pending. We saw substitution. Weibling coming in now for the Wolverines. Ramirez's second shot is good. Bishop, Howery, Steinert, Ramirez, and Weibling on the floor for the Wolverines. As Kimball throws up a wild shot, Winters gets the rebound, and as he's putting up a shot, is fouled by Jackson Weibling. He'll head to the line. Second team foul for Garber. 3:43 left to go in this game. Wolverines trying to fight the way back. Scoreboard now saying 46-35. As that first one doesn't go down for Winters. Second shot coming now. And we're going to have a lane violation, and that goes against Texhoma, so Wolverines will will have possession, but we're having a timeout on the field. Coach David Nagel pretty happy with what he's seen with 3:43 left to go in this game. We are going to take a small break here with this timeout here on Garber Wolverines TV.
Wine and cocktails. We can't wait to host your next happy hour, family gathering, or cater your next big event. Come visit us at Enid Brewing Company on the southwest corner of the square or at 580-297-5214.
We're back here after the timeout at Stride Bank Center. The Wolverines have possession, find themselves down 11 points with 3:43 left to go here at the Squirtle Festival, largest basketball festival in the state of Oklahoma here. Mark Bishop driving towards the basket. Tries to pass it out. Kimball getting in the way, and the Wolverines will maintain possession and see what they can set up underneath the basket here. Mark finds Brett Howery. Howery over to Steiner. Steiner's going to take it from the top. That one's just going to roll out. Bishop unable to bring the rebound. Balderrama ends up with the ball, passes it out to Kimball. Kimball's going to get across the halfway mark. Kimball over to Hernandez. Hernandez working his way underneath the basket, takes the shot, and that's going to go against Mark Bishop. And we'll see Hernandez head to the line, number 11 for Texhoma. With 3:16 left to go here in the game, 46-35 game right now with 2 shots pending. First shot from Hernandez. Does bounce around, but gets into the bottom of the net. 12-point game with 1 pending. That one's a nice clean shot, and we'll see some substitutions come out. Now it's 48-35, 13-point game, 3:16 left to go. Mark's going to let this one roll forward. They need as much time as they can. He'll finally pick it up around the logo. Dribble to his right. Pass it out to Ramirez, but Cartwright saw that coming, and he steals it. He's going to put it up and score an easy 2 points for the Red Devils. Now Steiner drives the basket. Gets it to Sharp. Sharp from outside. Sharp is not on the mark today. Mark Bishop tips this one out of bounds. Texhoma ball. 50-35, 2:55 here to go. The Garber Wolverines trying to get their shots to fall down, just not finding the bottom of the net. An outside shooting team. Live and die by the 3 as Kimball drives the basket, doesn't get to come down. But we have Balderrama doing cleanup duty for the Red Devils. Another 2 points there. As Steiner drives towards the basket, he's going to be fouled. And that should be team foul number 5. And he'll head to the line regardless of whether or not he was in the act of shooting. 52-35 now, 2:37. As Jackson Weibling set to come back in, and looks like we'll replace Sharp. First basket's good from Steiner. 52-36. Jackson does come in for Sharp. Second shot from Steiner. Rolls around, but does make the basket there. Coming up is Kimball, finds his way around the defense, trying to pass out, does get to Hernandez. Hernandez now being double teamed. Hernandez finds Kimball. Kimball finds Winters underneath the basket, and Jackson Weibling steals it but steps out of bounds, so Texhoma, or knocks it out of bounds, so Texhoma is going to keep possession. 2:20 left now. The Wolverines trying to make these possessions short for the Red Devils and try to come back in here. Balderrama gets it back out to Cartwright. Steinert's going to be called for the foul. That will send Cartwright to the line. 52-37, 2 shots pending here from Cartwright. First one is good. 2:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Wolverines now down 54-37 as this one has gotten away from them. At one point, this was a 17-17 game, and the Wolverines just unable to score, and the Red Devils doing a good job both on defense and on offense as Steiner with the step-back shot there gets that one. Nice, pretty shot there coming from the junior. Kimball's over to Cartwright. Kimball with the ball again. Gets those flashing jerseys from the Garber Wolverines. Now he's going to get backed into the logo. Now Balderrama finds Hernandez underneath the basket. Doesn't get to the go. Sharp, the shortest person on the court, finds the rebound. Howery from deep. Howery off there. And Steiner unable to get the rebound. And Hernandez comes up for there. Balderrama now with the ball. 2-on-1 and an easy basket for the Red Devils. Red Devils playing an excellent game today. It is 56-40 here with 1:17 left to go. Howery's going to try one from deep. That's not going to go, and that's been the name of the game here as Ramirez tries a short-range shot, and as Steiner goes up, he's going to get fouled by Cartwright. That will send him to the line with just over a minute to go in this game. 16-point game. So the Wolverines unlikely to come away, but we won't say it's over till it's over here. Steiner gets the free throw to fall down. But unless something changes dramatically, the Texhoma Red Devils going to pull away a victory here from the Garber Wolverines. Second shot does go down here for Steiner. 56-42. And Winters was open, but the pass just too far, and the Wolverines with possession. So when I said something crazy, that would be something crazy if they start doing it. But then you have Steiner's pass off the mark to Howery, and so a turnover begets a turnover. 1 minute left here to go in the game. Texhoma on top 56-42. Garber Wolverines going to pester all the way through here. And we will get the whistle, or we will get a timeout from the Texhoma side. And so we will take that timeout as well with under a minute to play here on Garber Wolverines TV.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through.
We're back in action. Ramirez, you get to see it right as it happens, steals the ball, gets the shot to fall. It's 56-42 now, or 44 now. And the double team forcing out a pass here to number 13, and then wide open underneath the basket. Winters working hard to catch that one, and he'll get the shot to fall. 58-44, 24 seconds. Steiner driving, finds Howery empty in the corner. That finally goes down for the Wolverines. That's something they've been sorely missing. And Coach Reed's going to take a timeout. We'll stick around right here with 18 seconds left to go. 58-47 is the score at the Stride Bank Center. Your Garber Wolverines having great effort today, just not enough against these Texhoma Red Devils. here at the Squirtle Festival, but it was a good game, I think, for the Wolverines to experience as they get ready for tournament play, and they head towards hopefully another state championship for this team. They are without Cooper Hughes today, and so we've seen a lot more of the small ball effort coming from Coach Reed, as he only has Jackson Weibling and Blazer at his hands as far as his big men are concerned. Those guys down low, usually protecting the basket. Of course, these Texhoma Red Devils, one of the better teams in this division, and a good team all the way around, have some length and some strength to them. As Cartwright inbounds it over to Hernandez. Hernandez finds Balderrama. He's going to take it up, and Mark Bishop's forced to foul here. That is the 5th team foul. 58-47 is the score as Balderrama will go to the line. And this might be what Coach Reed has in mind, is just keep the clock stopped and try to inch their way back in maybe here with 15 seconds left. And that score is good. Mention might be a little unlikely here. 14.6 seconds left to go here in a 12-point game with one more shot pending as Winters takes a seat for Texhoma. Balderrama at the line right now. His second shot is good. 60-47. And Steinert is going to take it up here with 10 seconds now. He'll drive to his left. Passes out to Sharp. Sharp back to Steinert. Steinert's going to put it on the floor. Get it back out to Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop with a shot. No good. And that's going to end the ball game. Garber Wolverines are going to lose this one 60-47. Your Texhoma Red Devils are victorious. Landon Dixon here, our lead producer for today, working hard. We know we had a lot of technical difficulties, but I want to give him a shout-out before we end the stream, and I'm going to try to get him over there to end the stream before I give him a lot of praise. But he's doing a one-man band job, and there's 3 different jobs he has to focus on, so I want to show his appreciation here on Garber Wolverines TV.